So this is a little farm I have going here in a tote. I think it's an 18-gallon tote. It's a regular tote that you can buy at Walmart. I have 2 tomatoes and a pepper. The tomatoes are getting blistered by the sun. We're having like consistent 90 plus degrees here in the Tampa Bay area on a daily basis and no rain for a couple of weeks, so they're doing their best. They're holding up. They have some blossoms, but the leaves are just getting scorched. I may move this tub eventually, but right now the pepper on the other hand is doing so well here. I may just keep it here because I really I'm growing mainly for the peppers. Yeah, so I'm gonna just go in here and zoom in a little. See a pepper right there. See another one here. Where's that? There's one right there. And around the corner here in the back, another nice big one there. And if I come up here on top, more blossoms, another pepper there. Let's see. Here's another one here. And there are others that are not quite so visible, but I think I have at least 6 peppers. And this is the first time ever in my life I'm doing this and having this kind of success. I tried growing peppers before, just in regular soil in my yard. Didn't flourish at all. I think I got maybe 1 small pepper. I was still grateful that, it grew and matured and I was able to eat it, but this is so much better using a container. So here's my little tomato and pepper farm in my tote. Been growing this now for, let's see, when did I put that pepper in? I'd say I put that pepper in April. So here we are, and today is July 1. A beautiful pepper plant and my struggling but hanging in there, yes, cherry tomatoes. And they're supposed to do well in the heat, but they do need a bit of shade at some point during the day, because this heat is just totally blistering. So that's that. The tomatoes and the peppers together in the same tote. Oh, and I should just come over here while I'm back here. This is on the north side of my home because that's just the best place, the coolest place. In Florida, I mean, you just cannot put things like full sun this time of year. Don't you dare. And I have some thyme in that container, and over here I have some Swiss chard doing nicely. So I find that Swiss chard doesn't seem to mind the heat as long as they're in the shade, unlike lettuce or something like that, which just gets toasted and shrivels up. Yeah, this time of year. And over here, and this is a tree called the gooseberry. I think that's what it's called. Someone gave it to me, tropical tree. But it's doing great here. It's in a, I believe, like a 7-gallon container. Just waiting to see what it will do, but it looks nice. And over here, some lettuce that's starting to bolt. That just means it's putting out seeds, flowers and seeds. So I'll just keep it there doing that, and then I'll plant the seeds next season. And this is some beets. I already harvested some of them, but these are beets that I planted from the tops. I do some juicing sometimes, and when I cut the tops off the beets, I've been planting them, and so far I haven't gotten any beetroot, but they have grown significantly and given me lots of greens. So I'll just keep planting them and get some, free greens. Can't beat that. And some red leaf lettuce there, struggling, end of season, but I'm gonna let them bolt so I can save their seeds. Hopefully the seeds are viable. And then right here I have this nice pepper plant that's doing really nice. This one likes the heat. It's not drying up or anything. And this plant needs a feature of its own. It's called a seasoning pepper or Trinidad pimento. So it has a nice flavor like a Scotch bonnet flavor, but doesn't give you that Scotch bonnet burn. And I really like it. And that's what I'm doing on my back wall here on the north side of my house, growing a few things, keeping myself occupied and happy. Gardening is just happy. If you want to be happy, just grow something. Start growing and nurturing something. Peace to you. Bye.